Hey, welcome to the world of BYD. My name's Christian, and I'm here to take you through your new C-Line 7. Firstly, congratulations! The C-Line 7 is an excellent choice and has a lot of great features that I'm excited to share with you. In this session, we're going to be going through everything you need to get started on your first drive. I want to make this process as easy as possible for you, so I've created chapters enabling you to go back and revisit any of the sections easily. There are going to be some features we won't go through, but you'll be able to find some of them in other videos on the channel. Let's start with your smart key. You can lock or unlock your C-Line 7 using the top two buttons. Fun tip, if you hold these buttons down, you can open or close your windows. Double press the third button down to open your boot. You can do it again to close it. Now the button at the bottom. Hold this to precondition your car, turning on the battery. Your aircon will turn on, which is great for cooling in summer and heating up for winter. Now let's move on to an important aspect of owning an EV, charging. Your charging port is located on the right side of your C-Line 7. There are two types of charging available. AC charging uses the top section of the port and is a little bit slower than its counterpart, DC charging, which can be used after you open the DC charging cap to access the entire port. To access the charging port, firstly unlock your car, then press the port in. This is what an AC charging cable looks like. Your C-Line 7 has a charging indicator on the outside, so you can easily estimate how much charge you've got. A nice little feature actually, only available on a few models. If you want more detailed information about the charge, you can take a look at the dashboard, which gives important information like how much time is remaining and how fast your car is charging. When you're finished, unlock your car again, unplug the cable, and don't forget to close the port. Your C-Line 7 comes with a slow AC charger, which you can plug into a power point, as well as a V2L cable, which is a great feature when you need mobile power, such as camping or in a blackout. Plug the cable in like you would to charge a car, except now your car will be discharging when you turn the power board on. Similarly to when charging, your dashboard will give you information, such as how much time you've got left to use the V2L. To end the process, unlock your vehicle from the driver's door and unplug. There's also a manual release located in the boot of your car. All of your cables and more are located in the boot of your car. Your C-Line 7 has a kick sensor. Simply kick your foot underneath to open or close the boot. Some customers opt to store their cables in the front trunk or frunk. Simply double pull the handle underneath to the right side of the steering wheel twice and pull up on the bonnet. It's a great space for cables or other small items you don't want taking up space in the boot. Now that we've covered keys and charging, let's get you seated in the driver's seat to make some adjustments. Your seating position is important for increasing comfort and minimizing fatigue on long drives. Let's get you into a position that suits you. To the right of your seat, you'll find these controls. Let's firstly adjust your backrest to the right angle using this lever here. This one lets you move your seat forwards or backwards. Pulling the same lever up at the front changes the angle of your seat, while lifting the back changes the height of your seat. The top button extends or retracts the seat. And finally, the circle adjusts the lumbar support, helping you find the curvature that's perfectly suited for you. Find a good combination of controls that suits you perfectly, then save your driving profile using the touchscreen when you're ready. Now that you've found a nice seating position, let's adjust the steering wheel. You might actually find that doing this means you'll need to slightly readjust your seat again, but that's okay. There's a lever just underneath the steering wheel. Pull it down and adjust the wheel to how you'd like it. Then push the lever back into place. Next up, we've got your mirrors. Get these right for good visibility naturally around your vehicle. Find the control panel to your right. Up the top, you can select your left or right mirror and use the directional controls to get them just right. Left, right, up or down. The button at the very top is a nifty little feature that enables you to fold the mirrors in. But keep in mind, this will happen automatically when you lock your car. While we're still here, just underneath your mirror controls is how you can easily lock or unlock your car, as well as your windows and quick child lock controls. Let's now move up to the rear view mirror. This one's a classic manual adjustment. However, it also has a cool feature that reduces dazzle from the cars behind you with lights that are too bright. While we're up here, let me show you the sunshade controls. Your Sea-Line 7 has a pretty amazing glass roof. To open the sunshade, just press one of the forwards or backwards buttons next to your touch reading lights. Okay, now let me take you through your steering wheel controls. There's quite a few functions here, so I'll take you through the ones you'll likely use the most. Let's start with your cruise control. To activate adaptive cruise control, press this button here. You can use the toggle to change your cruising speed by 5 up or down. Your Sea-Line 7 will now maintain a distance from the vehicle ahead, and you can use this button here to change that distance. You can also turn on intelligent cruise control in your settings, which will not only maintain a safe distance from the car in front, but will also keep you centered in the lane. The next button across from the cruise control is your 360-degree camera. You'll be able to see on the touchscreen everything around your vehicle, making it super easy to park or navigate tight spaces. There are some options on the touchscreen here to change which camera to focus on to give you even more visibility. The last button here will allow you to change your dashboard information to whatever suits you best. Now moving on to the right side, let's start with the volume slider, which is located here. The arrows either side let you skip songs all through radio stations. This button here will activate your voice controls, allowing you to tell your Sea-Line 7 to, say, open a specific window or change the AC settings. Another tip is you can hold it while connected to CarPlay to activate Siri. The button in the middle at the bottom will answer phone calls, and the next button will hang up those phone calls. Moving now to your stalks. Your indicator stalk is on the right and your wipers are located on the left. Let's focus on the wiper stalk. Pushing your wipers up once will activate auto wipers, which can be disabled in the settings if you prefer interval timing. You can keep pushing it up to make them constant and increase speed, or pull it towards you to help clean your windshield. Alrighty, now let's take a look at your center console. Let's start with the start. With your foot on the brake, press the start-stop button to turn your car on. Press it again anytime to turn your car off. I'll quickly let you know that you can change a setting to have your car automatically start when you unlock it and get in from your vehicle, then your lock settings. Super handy if you want to save a little bit of time. The next important part is your gear selector. There's a button down the bottom for park. Now to select drive or reverse, you'll need to have your foot on the brake for safety. Pull the lever towards you for drive, or push it back for reverse. You can hold it in the middle to get to neutral. To the left of your start-stop button are your driving modes. You can cycle through them depending on what type of driving you want to do. For a bit more power, go to Sport, or to conserve some energy, drive on Eco. Normal is balanced, and Snow is for those of you living in areas that gets pretty chilly. Up the top left of your center console, underneath your hazards and blind spot detection, is your easy access for auto hold. Turn this on if you want to stop your car at a set of lights without needing to hold the brake pedal down the whole time. Finally, the top right of your center console is where your buttons for your AC controls live. But I want to show you another way to help personalize your AC. On your touchscreen at any time, you can use 3 fingers, swiping left and right for AC intensity and up and down for temperature. A really easy way to set the perfect temp. I will just briefly show you how to access more AC controls using the touchscreen. Your home dock also has some quick ways to change by tapping or sliding, as well as quickly changing from dual to independent mode. From your main AC controls on the touchscreen, you've got more in-depth ways to control it. Here you can choose ventilation or recycling air. You can choose to have only your AC on your feet or your face, for example, here. The AC button toggles just fans if you want them, and to cool your car as quickly as possible, tap the max button on those hot days. Your Sea-Line 7 has classic physical vent moving capabilities, allowing you to perfectly aim them where you want them, including all the way over to switch them off. The rear seats also have these with the ability to slide for intensity. While we're still talking about ventilation, let me quickly show you some seat ventilation and heating options. Tap the seat ventilation heating section in your AC settings. My example only has ventilation, but yours will have both. This menu allows you to turn your seat vents or heating on at different levels. Alright, so we've spoken a little bit about functions in the touchscreen. Now I want to focus just on what your touchscreen can do. First, let me show you how to access your swipe down menu. Simply swipe down from the top to access a bunch of different controls you might use often, such as screen brightness, Bluetooth, or even turning your display off. Now let's move from the top to the bottom. Your home dock area at the bottom is full of quick functionality. Bottom right button helps you return to previous apps. The next button along takes you home. The next button takes you to your settings. The button in the middle takes you to your AC controls. This button here takes you to a full list of applications available. You can customize the positions of these apps by holding and dragging on an app like you would on your phone. The next button is the split screen button. Keep in mind, not all apps have support for this feature. And finally, the last button on the home dock is to rotate your touchscreen to portrait or landscape. You've also got a row of easily accessible applications that you can customize. Let me show you the vehicle control section. Here you can easily change a range of functions such as opening windows, child lock, or seat ventilation, all from a single place. Now, do you love listening to music? If you love messing around with EQ, then in your settings, under System and Audio, you can control the EQ and field of focus for your Dynaudio sound system here. Your C-Line 7 also comes with a head-up display, or HUD. It helps keep you safe and less distracted by keeping your eyes on the road while still receiving important information. In your settings under Vehicle, then HUD, you can toggle it on or off, as well as adjust the height, the brightness, or the angle. I'll now quickly talk you through a few key areas of your dashboard. On the bottom right, you've got your vehicle's current power output, as well as the odometer. You can cycle through trips by pressing the button at the end of the indicator stalk. Hold it to reset your trip length. Great for testing how far something really is. At the bottom left, you can see how much battery or state of charge you have remaining, both the percentage left as well as the distance remaining. At the top of your dashboard, you've got your current speed. To the left of that, you've got the direction you're facing, the time, and what driving mode you're in. Now, to the right of your speed, you've got your gear indicator, your regen braking settings, and the outside temperature. Finally, your dashboard will adjust and show you if someone's not wearing a seatbelt or if there's a door open. Alright, you're almost there. I would love to now show you how to connect your phone via Bluetooth. Access your swipe down menu, then tap and hold on the Bluetooth icon. Tap your device from the list and use your phone to accept and confirm the code on screen. Once you're connected, you can now launch CarPlay or the Android Auto app. Alright, you're pretty much there. If you've got a few spare moments, I would love to show you a few other general features that you hopefully find really useful. Let's go through the driver monitoring system. It looks a bit scary, but don't worry, it's not recording or storing any videos of you. It simply just checks whether you're tired and reminds you to take a short break. Or if you're distracted, it'll remind you to keep focused while driving. A great way your car helps you remember to be safe. You can disable it, but as part of the entire safety system of the car, you'll need to do this whenever you start your car up again. Got to make sure to keep safe out there. Speaking of safety, your blind spot detection is available on your side view mirrors. If someone's in your blind spot, the yellow triangle will light up. If you indicate to change lane and there's someone there, your car will let you know that it might not be such a good idea. For a more personalized drive, you can change your steering and braking comfort levels. Go to Settings, Vehicle Settings, and Intelligent Chassis. Comfort steering is a little lighter, while comfort braking is a little smoother. Adjust these to your preferences. Regen braking also affects the feel of your C-Line 7. You can change your settings under Energy and Energy Manager. On high, your car will feel like it slows down faster, and it does this while harnessing momentum to give you a little bit more range. Again, test the settings out to see what you prefer. And that's it. One final note, I would love to show you how to set up the BYD app and your digital keys. I've made separate videos for you to explore those wonderful features. Thanks so much for being here with me. I know you're going to love your new C-Line 7. Take care, and I hope to see you again soon.